Hi, I'm Dr. Pratyush from SuperPets and we are collaborating today with Pawsindia. And today we'll be answering very few basic questions that pet parents have when they get a puppy home. So, how do I pick the right puppy is a question that I think a vet will answer the best. Because I think the biggest mistake that people do is before getting home a puppy and before knowing the do's and don'ts, they just get home a puppy and then they just stay dud at home without knowing what needs to be done. So first, the best thing to do is consult a vet before getting home a puppy as to which breed, what and from where to buy. Licking is a very common form of emotional affection that they display, and they do it with only people who they really trust. It's a sign of endearment. You must have commonly seen a lot of people saying, oh, my puppy sniffs the other dog's butts, it's so weird, but it's very normal for them because they have glands that release pheromones, and that's what makes them accustomed and that's what helps them interact with each other. So that's a very interesting question because there are a lot of theories and there are multiple factors that influence a puppy's and a dog's pooping behavior. A dog needs to feel very safe. There should be no scent of other dogs or puppies in that area. And it's also said that they align themselves in the direction of magnetic poles. That's why they take so long to align their bodies in the direction of the magnetic poles. So puppies generally follow a pet parent everywhere they go. So it's not just bathroom, they'll follow you wherever you go. Puppies chase their tails because they are not very used to their bodily organs. They see something wagging. If they like playing, they're very distracted. Even slightest movements can distract them here and there, and they just start chasing tails. Sometimes it can be due to itchiness, so maybe you should get them checked. That's another interesting question. So basically, they have a better vision. So they can see the screen as flickering, but they can see movement of the objects. That's why they are sometimes intrigued by the movement of objects. So very young puppies can't really decipher between moods, but a puppy who's about 3-4 months of age or above can definitely sense emotions. That's very unlikely that a puppy will forget its owner. But yeah, I mean, if a puppy is very young when they are separated from the pet parent, yeah, they can. But generally dogs have very good memory, so they don't forget them. That's a very interesting question. Ideally, when the person gets puppy home, we tell your puppy should be accustomed to you touching him everywhere, every single part of the body, so that you can check him everywhere and you know exactly what is going on with his body at all point of times. Yes, there is a particular time. 3 or 4 months of age is the right time to start training a puppy. So no matter what you try, how much you try, a puppy is gonna keep on chewing on something or the other. All you can do is ease their teething by giving them some chew toys, some chew sticks and a few carrots so that they are, relieved of the itching. So spaying of a female dog is considered very important and it should be done because the pros outweigh the cons by far. And that's why we press on it that you should get your dogs neutered, and at the same time, the right age would be just before the first heat or just after the first heat. Yes, puppies need to be groomed, not before the vaccinations are complete, but once the vaccinations are complete, your puppy needs a complete grooming, especially the puppies and dogs with long head coats. So that's a very carnal instinct that they have. They're descendants of wolves. They are gonna howl. And that's very normal for them to howl. Very rarely, if your puppy is hungry, he's gonna howl and try to get your attention. Very few puppies are scared of the darkness. You can maybe keep a small light on, but otherwise, a lot of light can change their diurnal rhythm and can affect their sleep cycle. So that's a very personality, individual based question. Some puppies are in general very hyper, and some puppies are not that hyper. So that really is based on their personalities and individual nature. But yeah, if your puppy is really hyper, that means he has a lot of energy to spend. Some breeds tend to have more energies to spend and are more temperamentally active and more hyper. So maybe exercise them a lot, give them a lot of walks, run with them, play with them, and they'll be calm. This is Dr. Pratyush. I'll be signing off. This was in collab with Pawsindia. And for any more pet related content, please like, share and hit the bell icon.